Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Theme Park Tycoon 2. Now, before I begin the episode, I just want to say, if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe, as I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before January 1st, 2022. But yeah, anyway, in the previous episode what we did was that we built the Ferris wheel up there, we built the bridge up there, and we also built this Kraken here, and well, that ride there. Also, as you can see from the last episode, this area is looking really different as the terrain has changed so much since the last episode, and as you can see, I am changing it all to like decorated rocks sort of thing, if that makes sense. Basically, I'm just changing the terrain from blocky to rocks, and I'm going to do this for the whole thing, but I'm going to do it off camera as it takes a while to do so. But now in today's episode, what I have planned is, well, as you can see here, the Circus Crusader is what this ride here is called. I have changed it a lot since you guys have probably last seen it. Now what happens is that it goes up there, it's this hasn't changed, and it goes around, and then but over here has changed. As you can see, there's boost, this is all boosters, well not all of it, but most of it is boosters. Then it goes up this and goes around, turns around, and then goes up, turns, and then I think you can see it has a loop there, and then it goes back down to the circus, and then it goes on for 2 laps, as I thought that was pretty short, as it does go pretty fast, as you can see up there, then especially down there as well. So what I want to do in today's episode is build custom supports for this, and also for me to quickly go over there, I've actually built another building, but I have taken inspiration from something else instead of just building buildings, I guess. I have taken inspiration from Scrooge and Marley's counting house from A Christmas Carol. What I have done here is basically, this wouldn't be any like shop, it wouldn't be any like restaurants or whatever. It is basically just going to be a decorative piece in the town. As you can see, I've marked out some furniture pieces, I've added a Christmas tree in there, and on the outside I've added some more decorations and details, and I've added a window that pops out a bit. And I think that this looks really nice, especially in this camera mode. So yeah, we're going to be building up the furniture and building up this building in this episode. What I want to do first is, well, get started on this. So yeah, I'm going to quickly mark out the supports. It's also taken me a while to realise I can just hold E to scroll all the way to the end instead of just holding, no not holding, instead of just keep on scrolling. Now I've put these column pieces here. I'm not really sure if they look good. Now this part's a bit weird, as normally you would have it be like equal on both sides, but it's not equal, as this one goes up and then this one goes to the side or in front. But I just want to do that for basically all these. Hello guys, it's me editing right now, and you might be thinking, if you've watched Benny's Movie Park series, he's built something very similar to that. Or well, basically the same-ish, just a lot bigger and well better. Now I've never built one of these before, and I don't know what like they really look like, so I was just like technically basically copying him. So that's why it looks very similar to his, just a lot smaller. But yeah, sorry if you don't like that. Now it's a bit weird on these ones, as they are, you know, rotated a bit. Now what I want to do is, well, basically have something at the back holding it up, which is going to be a bit weird to do, as there's only one block here to use until it's the border. So I'm going to try and do it anyway. Alright, I have now like coloured and textured and well added the supports in. And now what I'm going to do is basically just add these mini ones like Benny did in his one, just like as cross to there, just making it look more secure. Alright, that's, well, the support's done for now. I am going to try off camera maybe to get them like I don't know how I did this or how to fix it, but like as you can see, they're ever so slightly, you know, off centered. They're not always on centered, and I thought they would be. But you know, that's this I think done. Sports aren't really the most interesting thing, so I'm gonna move on now to building the building, as that is way more interesting. And now what I want to do and work on is, now it's supposed to be Victorian looking, and you might be thinking if you're new here and you haven't seen some of my previous episodes that all these buildings don't match, you know, with the style, and that's the point. There's no theme to this park, so there's going to be no style to some of the buildings. I'm going to get straight onto building this. Now what I want to do is raise the walls up and basically do the exterior first, then I'll worry about the interior. Alright, now that I have actually raised the walls up to make it look like, well, to make it look like an actual building, I want to add the roof in. Now this part's going to be taller than this part, and this part is already ready for the roof. Now this is going to be a green colour with Z tiles. What would look good? Cobblestone? No, definitely not. Alright, now that we've done that, I just want to trim it out, and then I want to add a chimney to the side as well. Alright, now that that is done, I'm not really sure about those trimming colours. I was trying to go with a creamy kind of look, and I don't think that really worked out as well as I have hoped. But anyway, I'm just going to raise this up to what it needs to be, then I'll be back with you guys in 1 second. Okay, now I want to actually add some windows to this, so I'm just going to use basically the same windows as I've done here, but make them, I want to stack them up on top of each other so that they look, well, bigger. I'm going to top them off with these rounded ones, or I'm going to colour them the same as well. Now what I want to do is make another roof. There is some texture like mixing going on there, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Alright, now that we actually have done the roof and the pillars and, well, basically the exterior of the house, I do want to add some details to the exterior of the house though. I've also changed the roof to be grey instead of green. I want to do some finishing details to the exterior of the house, and let's go on to the inside. But yeah guys, I don't know if I didn't record this part, but basically I've done the furniture now, and it's pretty basic. It's like, I don't know if you can go advanced with furniture, but if I can make it better I will try to in the future. But now what I need to do is basically roof this off, add a ceiling, add some lights, and I think we're done for this. Alright, now that we have, well, the lights added and the ceiling added and all the furniture and well, basically all the decorations in here and stuff that we've added, I think that it is looking pretty cool. And also I got rid of the hat stand, as no one's going to see it, so it doesn't really matter. Now just like the skiers over there, this will be you guys. So these two will be you guys, but I think I'll fill out the skiers before these, but I don't know. Alright guys, now that we have actually built, well, this building here, I'm not really sure what to call it, I don't think it's going to have a name. And then we've also built this supports over here. I haven't actually, well, done the rest of these supports, but I'll do that off camera probably. But while I am walking over to the circus, or Carnival Crusader even, I just want to say that although it hasn't, it doesn't seem like we've done a lot in this episode, it does feel like it for me, as I have done all of this, even though I didn't really show you guys me building this. It's just that I did that. We've also built that over there, that building, and then this right here. Now, as you can see, it looks a little bit different to what you saw earlier in the video. It's this pole here is a lot thinner, and then it's red and white here to match with the circus. Also, my cursor is for some reason they're on top of each other for some reason, but that happens every now and then. But yeah, I'm over here because I want to show you guys a quick POV of, well, the ride's gone, but of the ride. Alright guys, now I thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.